And then you go into smaller calibers all the way down to a 22 caliber, and that's .22. And one of the things you'll notice is that the tips of each one of these bullets can be very different. Some of them you see are sort of sharp, some of them are kind of blunt, some of them are even hollow inside. And each one of these projectiles has a different function. So, for one thing, this whole thing is not a bullet. Each one of these is called a round. We call them a round. The bullet is the thing that actually comes out the barrel of the gun. So the bullet, for example, is this part. And before we get done, I'll teach you how bullets work and all that. The bullet is what comes out the barrel of the gun. The bullet, if it's long, for example, and sharp, then that means that it's made to penetrate something. So, for example, if you were going to go deer hunting, you'd probably use a bullet that is long and sharp, and it will penetrate through the deer. But if you wanted the bullet to do damage inside, for example, if you were fighting somebody, you're shooting an opponent, you wouldn't really necessarily want the bullet to go all the way through the individual. You'd want it to stay inside the cavity and cause as much wreckage as possible inside to increase the stopping power. So for that, we would use something called a hollow point. It's a blunt end bullet that has the sort of a dimple at the top, so when it hits something, it mushrooms out and causes more damage.